Oh dearie me. Well lads, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to the Quick Take and welcome back to another channel on my video. I said that wrong way around, didn't I? Yes, I did. Well, we have a club statement from Chelsea Football Club. Chelsea FC have announced that Graham Potter has departed the club. Graham has agreed to collaborate with the club to facilitate a smooth transition. In his time with the club, Graham has taken us to the quarter-final of the Champions League, where we will face the Real Madrid. Chelsea would like to thank Graham for all of his efforts and contribution and wish him well for the future. Bruno Saltor will take charge of the team as interim head coach. Co-controlling owners Todd Bowley and Begdad Agbali said, on behalf of everyone at the club, we want to thank Graham sincerely for his contribution to Chelsea. We have the highest degree of respect for Graham as a coach and as a person. He has always conducted himself with professionalism and integrity, and we are all disappointed in this outcome. Along with our incredible fans, we will all be getting behind Bruno and the team as we focus on the rest of the season. We have 10 Premier League games remaining and a Champions League quarter-final ahead. We will put every effort and commitment into every one of those games so that we can end the season on a high. And I'm not going to lie, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, there is a favourite to replace Graham Potter, and his name is Julian Nagelsmann. Now then, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I dropped a video about Julian Nagelsmann 4 or 5 days ago, and guess what? It's my most viewed video yet. I wonder what's caused that. Could be this news. Julian Nagelsmann was mentioned yesterday during internal Chelsea discussions. That is as per CFC Piss. Pice, I don't know how you pronounce his name. Even though he was sacked, Graham Potter has agreed to collaborate with the club to ensure a smooth transition. Honestly, nice guy. Good on him. I don't know how much he's going to get paid out of this. I don't know if there's some sort of thing in his contract where if he performs to a certain level, then he can be let go for much cheaper. But I guess we'll find out as the days follow. But as I said, apparently Chelsea representatives flew over to Bayern Munich during the week. We haven't found out why, but it's kind of obvious why. Either that or they were discussing Anthony Barry, but there's no reason as to why we weren't also, making inroads with Julian Nagelsmann. Julian Nagelsmann, of course, was linked to the Tottenham Hotspur job after Antonio Conte was fired. However, Julian Nagelsmann sees him as a small club. Tottenham Hotspur? What's that? He's just, he's a great manager. He's waiting for either us or Real Madrid, and look who's come calling for him. It is us. My video on him is just mwah, beautiful stuff. It's just mwah. Got a notification from YouTube Studio. This is from SACKED. Sameg replied, the quick take, going to be a very interesting week now. I highly agree with you, my friend. I highly agree with you. And also, thank you for watching the video. Absolute legend. Thank you for watching the video. Thank you, everyone who's watched my videos, my breakdowns, my manager breakdowns. But as I said, Luis Enrique and Julian Nagelsmann, mainly Julian Nagelsmann, are probably the most likely candidates to take the job on a full-time basis come the end of the season. So as I said, I would highly recommend you watch my breakdown. I go into his tactics, I go into his background, his philosophy, the players he's worked with, staff he's worked with at the club, who we now have, like Christopher Vivell, as I think I've already said, players he's brought in. But his overall mannerisms, he's just a fantastic guy. He doesn't take shit from anyone. He calls out poor refereeing decisions when he sees them. He doesn't just say that's life. He honestly backs his club to the to the end and back. And I think that us bringing in Julian Nagelsmann will be a step forward into the right direction. He is young. He's 35 years old. But at 35 years old, Julian Nagelsmann was winning Bundesliga titles. I in much respect to Graham Potter, at 35 years old, mate, you were coaching in the 4th division of the Swedish league, right? Levels. In Julian Nagelsmann's second season as a professional full-time coach in the Bundesliga, he took Hoffenheim, who were battling relegation, to 4th place. You don't understand how mad that is. Hoffenheim, they were 17th when he joined. He joined in February. He took them to 15th. He kind of steadied the ship, managed to get them in through the rest of the season. They survived pretty comfortably. And then the next season, 4th place. They are 4th place. You don't understand how mad that is. And then with RB Leipzig, he did a madness. He did a madness. He was finishing third, second. He was challenging for the league. Well, Bayern Munich's hard team to challenge with the league with. But he was doing incredible stuff in the Champions League, knocking out Spurs 4-0 on aggregate. Who does that? Who does that? Julian Nagelsmann, that's who. With Timo Werner and Josko Gvardiol and Christopher Nkunku and all these brilliant players. Fantastic manager, young manager, and this is the exact this is the project manager that Todd Boehly is wanting. He wanted someone like Graham Potter. He thought Graham Potter was it. But the fact is, Graham Potter didn't have the accolades that someone like Julian Nagelsmann does. Yes, he did a good job with Brighton, but their best season, they finished 9th, right? Where is Brighton right now? I mean, if it wasn't for Thomas Tuchel at the start of the season, we would actually be in a full-on relegation battle. Where are they? Let's have a look at the leagues. Where are Brighton? Brighton are 6th! They are 6th! They are 7 points off of the top 4 with 3 games in hand against a team like Arsenal. If they were to win all 3 of those games, right, they would be on mad points. 52 points. 52 points! That is insane! That is insane. 52 points at this stage in the season for Brighton. That's better than anything Graham Potter ever did. I'm not saying they're going to win all these games, but Brighton are a very good place at the moment. There was a 3-3 draw against Brentford. That was a highly competitive match. 5-0 Grimsby, 1-0 Crystal Palace, 2-2 Leeds, 4-0 against West Ham, Stoke. They lost against Fulham. Fulham are a hard team to beat. Crystal Palace 1-0. They beat Liverpool 2-1. 3-0 Liverpool. 4-1 Everton. They lost 4-2 against Arsenal, but Arsenal are in unreal form. And they smashed us, 4-1? Yeah, they smashed us 4-1. Honestly, man, Brighton are doing things with De Zerbi that Graham Potter never achieved. And you know what? I think Graham Potter is going to be alright because the amount of money he's made from this job already, he was, getting 12 million a year? Is that before or after tax? I don't know. But I don't know where he's going to go in the future. He's probably going to take some time out. It's probably going to be a hard kind of pill to swallow for him. I'm sure that he was given the impression that he's going to be here for the next 5 years, and then he's gone in, 2nd of April, 3rd of April? I think it's the 2nd of April. It is the 2nd of April. He's gone earlier than he thought he would. He didn't get the preseason, but when you look at coaches like Robert De Zerbi, Unai Emery, they came in, they didn't have a preseason. Look where they are. Unai Emery just smashed us 2-0. Well, I say smashed us. It wasn't like a domination performance. But, they kept the clean sheet and they scored 2 goals. That's how you win football games, And look at De Zerbi. De Zerbi came in. He had a rough few weeks, as you do. But he's implemented his system. He's got the players playing how he wants. He's lost key players like Trossard. He's lost players like Cucurella. Cucurella in the 2021-2022 season. Unbelievable player. There's a reason why Pep Guardiola and Manchester City were highly linked to him, right? And then we came in and swooped in, and Todd Boehly did a madness, and bish bash bosh, Cucurella's at Chelsea Football Club. But unbelievable. But Graham Potter is now gone, and I don't know what he's going to do in the future. I don't see him going to like a top club for a while. He might go to Tottenham. But I said he wouldn't go to a top club, so actually no, Tottenham would fit the bill there. But where do you think Todd Boehly? Where do you think Graham Potter is going to end up in the future? Let me know in the comment section down below. I want to see them. I want to know how you're feeling about Julian Nagelsmann coming in as Chelsea head coach. As I said, we've got an interim at the moment. I can't remember his name. It's Sator, I think. Sautor. Fantastic. In terms of what we need right now, as I said, Julian Nagelsmann, he wouldn't want to come in at this stage because he's probably still shell-shocked from losing that Bayern job. That was his dream job. And I would also take a month or 2 off if I could afford it, which he clearly can. He was Bayern coach, for God's sake. He's probably got 4 Lamborghinis. But yeah, fantastic news. Graham Potter out. I was concerned this morning when I saw reports from people like Ben Jacobs saying something along the lines of business as usual, and that they expected him to be the coach against Liverpool, which I just thought was ridiculous. Here we go. Ben Jacobs, business as usual at Chelsea this morning after the 2-0 loss to Villa. Graham Potter will be in charge for Liverpool. Focus remains on that game. No change planned before it, despite pressure building. War a newsman. But yeah, Graham Potter's gone. Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section down below. Where do you think we will be next season? Do you think we'll be in a better or worse position if we had kept Graham Potter? I would love to read those comments. And thank you. I just want to say quickly, thank you all so much for watching my breakdown for Julian Nagelsmann. It is now my most viewed video on my channel, and the love and support and the comments section has just been amazing, and it's really made me feel loved. So thank you all so much for doing that. Yeah, smash a like on the video. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. The Quick Take, it's very quickly growing. We're in brand here. And yeah, I hope you have a great day. And I've been the Quick Take, and I'll see you in the next one. See you later.